we have a lot to offer. I'm going to cover a couple of things on what we have to offer. Okay. But I want you to look at this structure. You can kind of notice it's a structure based on the number 10, 1, 10, 100. That's based on, increments of 10. This is basically a leadership and a communication structure is what we have here. Okay. It's how we're going to communicate within our community and the leadership. So at the very top of it is what we call the billionaire zone. And there's actually 1,111,111 billionaire positions. So that's how many billionaires we will create during our distribution phase as we move the coins out of the admin wallet into your wallet. 1,111,111 of you out there are going to be holding enough coin in your wallet that you're a billionaire, okay, which is amazing. Okay. Now down here we have the millionaire zone, and that's actually 1,110,000,000 will fit into that billionaire zone. I mean that millionaire zone. Okay. So this is the top of the structure. We're gonna establish the top of the structure here, the green and the blue, during our distribution phase. Like I said, it's almost like a central bank loading up the vaults of all the retail banks that it serves. So load up all the vaults so you can run an economy, right? If the vaults are empty, you don't have much of an economy. Okay, so that's what it's all about. Is making sure the distribution is done so that there's enough coin available that people can access it. But instead of it being based on the principle of scarcity, it's based on the principle of abundance. That's why there's so many billionaires and so many millionaires at the top of the structure. This will allow us to then offer high-paying jobs for everyone else, which is that brown area. And this comes into place once we begin what we call the economic phase of our plan to restore equality on Earth for mankind. Okay, so all those people that are working, we want to make sure, regardless if a robot can do their job or not, that they at least get some sort of a job, and it's a high-paying job, not something that holds people down into poverty. Okay, now, right now, and until the positions are filled, right now there is an opportunity at the very top of the structure right here to get on what we're calling a rotator. Okay, and what that's all about is that there's got to be people that have to be in a position to run the economy that we're building. The creator of this currency, it's just one person, and it's impossible for one person to run a global economy. It's impossible. But at the very top here is 111,111. So it's like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, down to the 100,000. All of that adds up to 111,000, 111, and that's what we call the rotator. Okay, so as people are paying the program fee, what will happen once everyone here is once we fill these positions and everybody's trained on what they're to do to run the world, the private world economy that we're creating from the ground up. Okay, so we're building something from the ground up. We're not taking from anything. We're not interfering with the existing traditional economy or any kind of government. We're not interfering with that at all. We're just doing our own thing internally inside of our community through membership. And the people at the very top here, the 111,000, 111 on the rotator, as this structure completes, as all of it gets filled in, they'll be in a position to be collecting $500,000 every month in Bitcoin. Okay, and that's what the benefit is of getting on the rotator. And it's technically Bitcoin Cash. They'll be getting Bitcoin Cash. Okay, it's a little bit different than Bitcoin, but it's basically the same blockchain as Bitcoin. It's just a fork off of it. Okay, but the transaction fees are much less on Bitcoin Cash than they are for Bitcoin. So you're going to get a $500,000 every month this is something that you should be pretty excited about. The idea that you're getting, that's like $6 million a year. And while these positions are available, I would suggest you do everything you can to capture one of these positions. And it's pretty simple for now. The only thing that's required is that you pay your program fee for the billionaire position every month. And as long as you do that, and the positions are open, and you grab one, that's all that's really required to have one of those positions. Okay. And then we also like to see out there helping us build up our merchant base and promoting that. Okay. But that's not technically a requirement. That's just the way that we kind of rank that group. Okay. Now, the second thing that you should be excited about while the positions are available, they won't be available much longer, is to grab one of these billionaire spots. Okay. Because once they're gone, they're gone. And then all that will be left over during a distribution phase will be the millionaire spots, which, that's great too. But if you have the choice between being a billionaire or a millionaire, obviously a billionaire will certainly give you more options in life than what a millionaire has. Okay.